Hello guys, and welcome to another Red Life Studio episode. Please subscribe and give me a like, and share my videos if you're enjoying them. Also, feel free to leave me a comment below. Now let's begin with today's stories.
Walked in on my fiancé cheating 2 months before our wedding. Let me start off by saying that I don't even know what I'm looking for in this post. I just figured it was a good place to lay out the full story and get it off of my chest. My fiancé, 22F, and I, 25M, have been together for nearly 6 years. She was my first love, first kiss, first everything. We have grown so much together through these last 6 years that, although things have been rocky as of late, I truly believed she was who I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. I couldn't, still can't, even fathom somebody else being in my life. But she has left me no choice. 3 weeks ago, we had our wedding shower. It was anxious, stressful, etc., but we really did have a great time and appreciated all of the family and friends that came to show support. It was our first event leading up to the May wedding and made things feel much more like a reality. This was on a Saturday. That night, she was hanging out with her friend, 19M. This guy was the younger brother of my best friend, so, although some people are very skeptical about their partner having friends of the opposite sex, I justified it. The guy was super quiet, shy, and socially awkward, and she helped him out of that shell as my fiancé was a social butterfly. I never imagined what I ended up finding. At 10:30 a.m. the next morning, I walked outside to my shop to find her cheating on me with him. This is not the first time she has done this with another guy. However, the first time, she came directly to me in a ball of tears and told me everything. This was roughly 4 years ago. We worked through it and things were much better afterwards. However, in this situation, I can't help but to believe that this has been going on for a while. She claims I had walked in on the first time, but they've been spending much more time together lately, and I've tried to look past it as I always thought they were just best friends. Fast forward 3 weeks to today. She's moving the last of her things out of my house this week and taking 2 of our 4 dogs with her. My house is a wreck as she's taken all of our living room furniture, our bedroom TV, dining room table, etc. Granted, she paid for some of it prior to us moving in together and some was given to us by her godmother. However, she is taking every possible thing that she's justified in taking. She has finally admitted to me that her and this guy friend have serious feelings for each other. They have been intimate since I caught them the first time, and I know that they're still seeing each other every day. She seems to show no remorse for what she did and seems to be much happier living in this fun little fling with this guy who has no job, no education, and lives with his mother. I gave her everything she could possibly need. I took care of her, even taking on a parental type role, which I think had slowly deteriorated our love and affection. However, I still love and care so deeply for her. She is diagnosed severe bipolar and struggles heavily with depression and anxiety. I have done my best to help her mental state in the last 6 years that I believe it has negatively affected my own. But that was just one of the sacrifices I made because I loved her so deeply. I am okay with living without her. I am okay with not being in a relationship with her. What I am struggling so mightily with is the fact that, 3 weeks after our wedding shower and after I caught her cheating, she has moved on and is already getting intimate with this other guy. I don't know if this has to do with her bipolar disorder and her history of self-sabotage, or if she is simply much more happy with this guy than she ever was with me. Either way, she has absolutely broken me, and I don't know how to continue. I am an introvert and I struggle meeting new people, especially women. She cheated on me and has already moved out and enjoying her life with another guy like nothing ever happened, while I am left in an empty, quiet house, alone with nothing on the horizon to escape me from this deep loneliness I'm feeling. Again, I don't know what I'm looking for in this post. I just needed a place to write out my feelings. I know it's a long post and I probably could have made it much, much longer. Thank you to any of you who might have made it this far, and any kind words, advice, etc. would be greatly appreciated. Now for the next story. 34M, 29F. Discovered my wife cheated prior to our wedding. Unsure what due to. Myself, M34, and my wife, F29, got married 8 months ago. We've been together about 3 years and have had some issues, but have been fairly successful in working through them. While we were engaged, about 14 months ago, we hit a rough patch. Essentially, we had a fight and she left me. The reason that she gave was that I was selfish in the argument we were having and that I didn't prioritize her. It had been a tough time for us as she had been overseas for an extended work assignment for the past 4 months. We spent 2 months broken up, during which time I tried to figure out what I had done wrong in the relationship. Following some introspection, I concluded that maybe I had been selfish and didn't give her what she needed, and so I asked for her back so that we could try again. She initially declined, but then contacted me a few weeks later wanting to talk. We ended up getting back together. Long story short, we patched things up and at her suggestion decided to go ahead and complete getting married. In the process of getting back together, she mentioned that she had slept with someone while we were broken up. I had as well, one-night stand deal, and didn't care, but I asked her if she had cheated during the relationship. She said no. I said that I hadn't either. We get married. A few months ago, it ends up accidentally coming out that she had started an emotional affair with a coworker the month prior to leaving me, and that she had left me for him, the reason for our breakup. After a few months, she decided she wanted to be with me still, and came back. However, this didn't get mentioned at all. In recent conversation about this situation, I asked why she lied when I asked if she had cheated in the relationship. She said that she thought I just meant physically, so didn't mention it. She has apologized profusely for it now and said it would never happen again. Now, I believe strongly in the sanctity of marriage and for fighting for the marriage relationship. But I'm struggling here because I feel lied to. Though as far as I know she has been faithful since our wedding day, it feels like the entire marriage is a sham because I never got the whole story. Does anyone have any experience in this situation? I feel like her infidelity prior to our marriage sort of stains the whole process. Any advice on how you all would handle this? TLDR, my M34 wife, F29, cheated on me emotionally while we were engaged and left me for another man. She then returned a few months later without mentioning the affair. We repaired the relationship and recently married. After the wedding, I learned about the affair. Help! Thank you for watching.